episode 11 of the Epik podcast, Epik Video Podcast. I'm Eric.
I'm Phil.
And I'm Chris.
Why do you have to lean so far? Is that how you're going to talk every time you say something? You're just going to lean in? Or does he the top of your head? Oh, hold on, wait. Ruth is yelling at Phil. Hold on.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So she gave you permission?
Do you always say thank you when she do you always say thank you when she yells at you?
No, she gave me apples.
Oh.
And peanut butter.
Oh, did she also give you like a Capri Sun or some string cheese or a bologna sandwich?
Ritz crackers. Give you a Lunchable.
Ritz crackers with Kraft American cheese, so you can cut them up and eat them with the crackers.
I didn't know you guys were comedians. You guys are so funny. You guys should go on the road.
Well, we did write, a little comedy for a while.
And that actually did get made into a feature film, but
oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
We'll get into that. We won't get into that because that's still, even though it was over 10 years ago, it's still a little fresh. It's still a little raw. How you guys doing today? How you guys doing this week? How's your week? It's been a while since we've all jumped on together. Ooh, careful! I need lower than. There you go.
I probably should have put a shirt on, huh?
Maybe. Maybe just a little bit. How you doing, Chris? How was your week?
Hold on, let me fix my cleavage.
Yeah, fix your stuff up.
Been doing good. This week I had a long week at work, but Jasmine's birthday is next week, so I have to do this long week in order to get the weekend off.
What are you getting her for her birthday?
So I can't say because it's a surprise, and if this comes out before her birthday, she's gonna know.
Well, let's be real. It's not going to come out before her birthday. Let's be honest.
Hey, the video edits, now that I got the Adobe thing to work properly, because I closed it multiple times today to make sure, and it opened every single time. So I think we're good. But the video edits are so much easier to edit than the audio. So
nice.
So
well, as if this shit can't get any worse. Oh, go ahead. Finish.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna kind of jump right into it. So apparently, some places in the country are canceling Halloween.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Which sucks. Let me see. So far, the CDC has not released specific guidances for Halloween during this pandemic, but some places have banned door-to-door trick-or-treating and car-to-car trick-or-treating, which I don't even know how you do car-to-car. How do you do that?
I think they mean
like open the trunk.
Yeah, the church
candy in the trunk.
Church things.
That's a little sketch.
Trunk or
treat. I got some candy in my trunk.
Hey, kid, get in my van and I'll give you some candy.
Oh, no, my mom says I shouldn't.
Hey, kid, get in my van and I'll give you some candy.
Okay.
No, what they do, because they do, actually all the churches do it up here. They decorate they get a theme, and they decorate the back of their car like that theme. So like Ghostbusters, they look like a Ghostbuster, trunk or whatever. And
have you ever done
candy. Yeah, that's what we do up here. That's how you get a lot of candy.
What theme were you last year?
Oh, you mean like have I? Oh no, I don't go to church.
Oh, you just go get the candy,
just like everyone else in the neighborhood. How many people actually go to Destiny that would show up that day at their Halloween?
Hey, actually, a lot.
Actually, a shit ton of people go to those things. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, how many of those people actually go to that church? Is what I'm saying.
Only the ones that are kissing ass.
Oh well, yeah. That. Better watch what you say, Eric.
I used to be one of those people that kissed ass, so I used to be there all the time.
Yeah, I know.
I just went all the time. Brown. I went all the time because I had nothing else to do. So. I had a lot of fun doing this house.
Plus, you live like across the street, so.
Yeah, all you had to do was walk.
Over.
If you were like just one more block over, you wouldn't have done it.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I probably would have went to
did
the Catholic church next behind my house.
Does your grandma still live at the same place?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, she could have moved. She's got a discounted rate there.
Oh, is it like rent control or whatever?
No, it's because she's the
He's
manager.
the manager.
Oh, that's right. Completely forgot about that.
Anyway, do you guys get your?
Hey, Phil, did you order the Xbox?
Guys, guess what came out? Guess what pre-order came out? You'll never guess what pre-order came out, guys. The Xbox pre-order. The Xbox Series X pre-order came out. Phil, what do you want to talk about?
Hey, Phil, I was just curious.
Look at him. Look
To
at him.
know.
Look at him. Look at him. He's so upset.
Did you get the PS5 or the Xbox? Because I honestly have no idea what you got. So.
I got both actually.
Oh, did you really?
Mm-hmm.
It's a waste of money.
Hey, big spender.
What exclusives are
Good.
coming out for the PlayStation though?
Spider-Man, Miles Morales, but that's also coming on the PS4.
So not really an exclusive, but okay.
Yeah, well, they announced it when they announced all the games. They announced that that it's coming out of it's for PS4 too, which I thought was pretty funny. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Like, hey,
PS5
buy
pre-order.
our new system because it's going to come with an exclusive game that also works for the system you already own.
Yeah,
So spend another $500.
but they did announce God of War Ragnarok,
Interesting.
which was pretty cool. So it wasn't like a full blown trailer. It was just a teaser. And it just Ragnarok is coming. It was pretty awesome.
I actually didn't know that God of War was like Viking stuff. I honestly had no idea. I thought it was all Greek.
It's all the
mythology and all that.
mythological because like they mentioned Thor and Odin.
Well,
So he's just going down the deity checklist.
Yeah. So
Did you
because
play it
I
yet?
didn't know. Yeah. I'm I think like halfway through it, but I was playing it, and when I started playing it, I'm thinking they started talking about Odin and stuff, and I was like, why the fuck are they talking about Odin? And as I kept playing and playing, I realized, holy shit, this guy. I mean, he's basically a Viking, and I'm like, holy crap! So I got more excited and I played it.
Yeah, and then Kratos beat the shit out of Thor, which is pretty cool. They don't show it, but they mention it in the game. You even like have to destroy his statue. It's pretty cool. But
Interesting.
anyway, yeah, the Xbox pre-orders. So I got 3 pre-orders because I don't know why.
I was like, why did you get why did you get 3 pre?
So-
you text us that, and I was like, why did you get 3 pre-orders?
So my 2 of my friends were texting me. We were all texting at the same time when the pre-orders went live. I follow this guy on Twitter. His name is Wario64, and this guy, I don't know who he is or what he does, but he somehow knows things before they happen, like the pre-orders and stuff.
He's like a gaming psychic.
Well, not just gaming, just everything, sales, like all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I was initially on Best Buy. I had Best Buy, I had Microsoft, and I had Target. And I
Did
was
you
just-
have like 3
and
different
Amazon.
like monitor screens going
no,
on?
they were just tabs,
Okay.
and I was just refreshing each of them.
Mhm.
Best Buy didn't start at 8:00, but GameStop did, so did Target, and Target was glitching out, so the hell with that. Amazon and Best Buy both didn't start on time, and my friends were texting. Finally, I was able to get through on Microsoft. I got one, and then my friend wanted the S, so I got an S, but then he got one, so I canceled that one. But then and then Amazon went live. I went on Amazon. My other friend couldn't get it, so I was able to get through, and I got it because that guy tweeted, "Hey, Amazon's live," so I guess I was one of the first ones to go on it, and I secured it that way. And then Best Buy finally went live, and Best Buy was doing it in waves, so I got like one of the waves, and I got through. But then that friend that originally got it from Amazon, he was able to get it from Best Buy. So, yeah, I have 3 pre-orders. So I don't know if you want one, Eric.
I have to talk to the boss about it.
Well, you
But-
better let me know now, because yeah, it hasn't charged me.
Are the spots filling up quick?
Well, I already got one for my buddy.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I'll let you know.
With.
I mean, chances are I'm probably gonna wait.
Okay, well, just let me
Until
know
it's
before
available.
it charges me so I can cancel it.
I'm gonna wait until the very last minute. It's gonna charge you $500 extra.
Don't do that.
Chris, how are you doing? Anything interesting happened to you this week?
No.
All right, great. So now we're gonna go into our next segment.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you asked. What do you want me to do? Make up something? Yeah.
Yes,
So my dog today started talking to me, and I was like, "Whoa, am I high
Nice.
or what the fuck is going on?"
Nice.
You know. So that was new, I guess.
Nice.
Actually, speaking to my dog, lately he's been taking a shit on my rug, and I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?" He's trained. He knows knows to not knock, but scratch on the door, or he'll go and he'll hit the doorknob with his nose. And lately, he just hasn't been doing it.
So he's just been shitting on your carpet, huh?
He's just he's being like he's being a bougie ass dog. He the floor, because it's been raining, the floor is wet, so he doesn't want to go to the bathroom out there.
Oh, well, some dogs are like that. Some dogs don't like to get their like paws wet.
Yeah, well,
They're called bougie ass dogs.
Exactly. So he's about to spend the night outside if he doesn't stop. Because I ain't trying to wake up to shit on my floor again.
Oh my God! There was this one time when I was a kid, and this is back when my mom was married to Dax, and
Yeah, Dax.
Looking for a city where we'll never die.
he tried this whole dog breeding thing, and at one point we had like 14 dogs, and we had someone spend the night, whatever. And I woke up in the middle of the night because I had to go to the bathroom, and I kick my legs over the bed and down on the floor, and I step in a giant pile of dog shit. Oh, what the hell? And I step again into another pile. I step into piles of dog shit the entire way out of my room.
My house is full of shit! He shit everywhere! Look what he did! He shit all over the wall!
I go into my room. I go into my mom's room, and she wakes up and she goes, "Oh, Eric, did you shit yourself again?"
Again?
Yeah, apparently I shat myself a lot. And I was like, no. And it turns out that all the dogs, someone didn't close the back door all the way, so all the dogs went into my room, shat in my room, and then went into the living room and all fell asleep on the couch. Since we're talking about dog shitting stories.
Jeez.
I did that when he was a puppy. When he was a puppy, he took
You
a
shat
shit
on him?
Don't get me started on that. But no, he took his shit on the floor, and then he peed like about 5 feet away from that. Well, maybe like 3 feet. Mm-hmm. And then so I went out. It was middle 4 a.m. I went to go pee, and I stepped in the dog shit with my left foot, and then I stepped in the pee with my right foot. And I was just like, fuck!
Nothing gets me angrier than stepping in shit or piss barefoot.
It does. It pissed me off so much. And I said fuck so loud that everyone woke up. And I was like, great. Now we're all up at 4 a.m.
Yeah,
There I am sitting in the bathtub rinsing my feet off.
You mean you don't like the way it feels between your toes?
Ugh.
Apparently you do if you're saying that.
Nope. That's gross.
Nasty. Yeah,
What
but
were you doing with that little dog when
Took
you
a
walked off
splinter
camera?
out of his leg. Well, because she said that he had another one.
And another one.
She wanted me to go and show.
Are
my
you
mom,
the designated splinter taker outer?
Apparently.
Apparently.
See, it's nice
all right.
having a small dog like that because you can just pick him up and just whatever. When you have a bigger dog and you gotta do shit like that, you gotta wrestle him down to the fucking ground to get
This guy
to do anything.
Buddy, hey,
Eric's invisible
this
dog.
guy, come on, look up. You've been up the whole. Okay, whatever. This guy, because we just got him yesterday, and he took his first shit in our backyard, and it was bigger than human shit.
Yeah, my dog's done that.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, enough of this shit talk. Let's go.
But then my dog was like, "No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead."
No. Go ahead. Finish it. Go ahead.
I had to wrestle him down to the ground to get his damn flea collar on him. That's what I had to do. I had him in a chokehold and shit. I was like, "Get your damn!" But he thinks I'm playing. He thinks I'm playing around with him, and he, yeah.
Classic.
But anyways, go ahead.
All right. I'm just gonna kind of take us into our first segment, which is Epic Nerd Talk.
Marvel, DC, comic books, and video games. It's epic. nerd talk time.
So have you guys heard? I mean, it's a bit kind of old news, but we haven't been on for a while. John Boyega threw Disney under the bus in a major fucking way. Have you guys heard about this?
Yeah, you kind of brought it
Yeah.
up on the last episode a little bit.
Oh, okay, yeah, but I didn't go into it. Did you guys look into it?
Well, I read it when it first came out. Yeah, it's not surprising.
Well, some of the shit he says, like he really cuts into them.
Well, I mean, the thing is, though, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but like at the time that they were making these movies, I mean, people were saying like how there's not like black characters or not minorities in these movies. And I feel like all they did was just add these random minorities just to make people happy and shut the fuck up, which isn't, I mean, I don't know. It's just,
Well, here, I'm
regular
Plus,
I'm
approach.
gonna read-
they almost made him gay. Him and Poe.
Oh, yeah,
I heard about that.
too, yeah.
I'm going to read this little article, what it says here. It says, Boyega's character, Finn, is a black stormtrooper who abandons his place in the First Order to join the Resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Although he was heavily promoted as a featured actor in the film, Boyega and fans felt his character was sidelined. I remember this because there was a lot of backlash, too, about having him as a main character from all those KKK assholes. They were actually going to boycott the movie. What started as a character fans could focus on turned into the comic relief. By the third movie, Finn was more of a battle accessory than a fully developed character, which I 100% agree with. The third film, he really didn't do shit.
Nope.
Boyega wasn't only upset about the treatment he received, but also other POC, I don't know what POC stands for. Oh, people of color. There we go, never mind. But other people of color in the film, specifically Kelly Marie Tran, Rose Pico. He says, you knew what to do with these other people, but when it came to Kelly Marie Tran, when it came to John Boyega, you know fuck all. He continues with, so what do you want me to say? What they want you to say is, I enjoyed being a part of it. It was a great experience, which is kind of what every fucking actor of every major movie says. What they want you to say, okay, great experience. No. I'll take the deal when it's a great experience. They gave all the nuance to Adam Driver, all the nuance to Daisy Ridley. Let's be honest. Daisy knows this. Adam knows this. Everybody knows this. I am not exposing anything. Whew, some pretty heavy shit he's laying down.
But it's not, it's like I was saying, like, I mean, they just basically put these people in there to shut people up. If they were going to do that, then they should have just went the full on, developed these characters. Because, I mean, in the first movie, when Finn, like, I mean, he picks up the lightsaber, you see him in the trailer with the lightsaber, and you're thinking, this guy is,
He's a
you know,
Jedi.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And then you watch the movie, and it's not even, he just
It's not
picked up
even
the Jedi
close.
and just got his ass kicked, you know?
Not
But it's
even
like,
close.
yeah, and then in the second movie, it's like he just slowly, each movie just slowly just got pulled back. And I honestly think there were some points in that movie where he actually acted better than Daisy Ridley.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
And I think he definitely should have had, you know, a bigger role. I mean, we can go on and on about the mistakes of this whole Star Wars new trilogy, but I mean, I don't disagree with him. I honestly, I just really don't.
I went back to kind of watch the movies over again to kind of see what he was talking about, and you 100% can notice. I mean, Kelly Marie Tran's character. I mean, in the third
They
movie,
just swept her under the rug.
yeah, in the third movie, she's not even like she's
She
not
didn't-
even
she didn't do
really
anything.
there.
They like put her on camera, like just to so you can see, oh, she's still in the movie, you know. But other than that, that's it.
Well, plus, when she kissed Finn in The Last Jedi, like that led to nothing.
Yeah. It's like
they had good opportunities that they wasted. That's really what I feel like they did. They should have used these characters more. I mean, I don't know. It's just irritating. Like, I get that everyone, you know, wants to see like Luke and Leia and all that. I get all that. But I think it should have been the other way around. I think Luke and Leia should have had the more background type of roles where they come in here and there. And the newer people should have been the ones to care, you know, to push the stories forward and all that. But
I agree.
Yeah. No, I absolutely agree. It's just a shame
It really is.
that what they did to those characters, because there was so much potential, and right when Finn like started being force sensitive was at the very end, the absolute very end of the trilogy, and the end of his character was when he was like, I feel something. Oh, she's down there.
Yeah.
I feel it. Like, fuck you. Like, you should have done more with it.
Yep. Totally
Fucking
wasted.
ridiculous.
It's totally wasted opportunities. Definitely. And who knows? I mean, it could have even, went a different direction and maybe made the stories a little bit more entertaining. At least for me. I'm not.
Yeah, no. Third movie, he was 100% a battle accessory, and that's it. And it's such a fucking shame. Such a shame.
Speaking of Star Wars, I don't know about if you guys, because I know we actually didn't even really touch on this too much, but Mandalorian season 2, end of October.
Sick.
When I saw that trailer
was man.
when they were saying what they say wizards, when they're calling wizards called Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh, I got so much. I just got chills. But I was like, actually, we did talk a little bit about it, right? I'm trying to figure out who's left. You know what I mean? Like, other than Luke, Leia's force.
No one's left.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who? I mean, unless they're gonna pull Ahsoka in, but she's technically not a Jedi. She's just
How many years after Return of the Jedi is this?
I think it's 5 or 10. I can't remember. I actually was looking at it the other day, but I know it's one of those two because I was actually reading it.
Because there's no way it could be one of Luke's students, right?
I don't. That's what I was trying to figure out too. Because I was I was literally googling it, trying to figure out the timelines from when Luke started teaching, from the end of Return of the Jedi to when he started teaching, and there was nothing I could find on it.
I don't know. They can't. There's nobody really to say.
I mean, unless they're gonna introduce a new character that
we don't know about.
Yeah, 5 years. It's 5 years after Return of the Jedi.
So,
an unknown Jedi, maybe.
And I don't think they'd put the money out for Mark Hamill, and he would have to be a lot younger.
You can tell though that their budget is a little bit more than season one, just a little bit. I mean, there are Jedi that survived Order 66, so I mean,
that's why I was saying, unless it's someone that we don't know, because I mean, like the main Jedi that people know were killed, but I mean, like for example, like what's his face from Rebels, Kanan. We never knew who he was until Rebels. So I mean, unless they're gonna do something like that, I mean, I don't know. I think it'd be a good time to start bringing Ahsoka in, but that's just me.
Maybe that's what they're gonna do. Maybe that's when they're going to, bring her back. Maybe she's the Jedi they're talking about.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, though. Technically, she's not a Jedi.
It's Jar Jar Binks.
No, he's a shit.
Did you watch that?
What?
That whole theory? Yeah.
Yeah, I was. I think in our group chat I had mentioned that to Phil, and yeah, I mean, it's crazy how these people make up these theories, but it's actually really stupid.
Well, a lot of them make sense too.
It does make sense. I mean,
Jar Jar
the way it lines up, yes, but it's like, come on. But then again, I mean, I don't know. I knew Palpatine was the Emperor from Episode 1, so.
Yeah, that was one of those where I'm like,
giveaway.
I'm pretty sure he's the Emperor.
Yep.
Yeah, that was just a dead giveaway. Just his nose and his chin.
His nose and his chin.
You can tell. But
Do it.
I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what they're gonna do with it. I really wish that they would make the episodes a little bit longer.
Maybe they are season 2.
I looked online because I was trying to find that out, but I mean, there's nothing out there that says it isn't. Nothing out there that says it is. So I don't know. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for Mandalorian season 2. I'm literally just counting down the days to October 30th. So
Me too.
we'll see what happens.
So good.
But,
I want to talk about Amazon Prime's hit series, The Boys. Have you guys been watching it?
Yes.
I gotta say, it got a little disturbing.
A little?
A little disturbing towards the end of episode 5 when she's just like, laser my tits.
Yeah.
It was just like, whoa, hold on, wait.
Spoiler alert.
I literally
Oh yeah, spoiler alert, sorry.
like I was telling you before this, I was like, all right, well, I see where this is going. So I just fast forwarded it because I was like, I'm over this shit.
I was just like, what the fuck? I mean, I guess I'm glad he's moved on from milk because that was getting a little weird. But I mean, just the lasering of the chest and the really rough superhero sex was just a bit okay. Also, they used the word cunt 5 times in that one episode.
They used cunt a lot.
Yeah, but 5 times in one scene.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Oi, cunt. Phone's for you, cunt. Can you answer the phone, cunt? Cunt. Hey, cunt.
Oh,
I was like, oh my God. That was just one line. He said cunt like 5 times. Like, all right, come on. We can think of some other. Come on. So, yeah, I mean, I still think the Deep is an incredibly annoying character.
They're just going to kill him off already.
I mean, he's meant to be annoying. So in that case, they're doing a great job of writing him fucking annoying. Also, I kind of hate the fact that Stormfront is just blatantly racist.
Yep.
I mean,
I don't mind it for her character, considering her past. But
I mean, I get what they're trying to do, but like at the same time, this day the bitch straight up murders a black family, an innocent black family, just straight up murders them,
and an Asian guy.
And she calls him yellow.
Like at this,
She did. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about
oh my
that.
God,
Yellow.
that's right. I mean, this day and age, like okay, like we can hate her for other reasons, but all right, I guess let's make her racist. Why not?
I mean,
Let's make her racist and invulnerable, so she can't die. So that's smart.
yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, so if his laser eyes can't cut through her, or was it just maybe he was just controlling the power of it? Maybe.
I don't think so.
Then it's like, now how's she gonna? Who can kill her?
Yeah, if the most powerful superhero can't kill her, we're fucked.
Yeah, it's like, and I don't know, the whole Homelander thing. They seriously need to do something with him because I'm seriously over his whole.
He's
deal.
got zero redeeming quality to him, and you just hate him more and more.
I can't stand him. Like, I get more of a kick out of the Huey and Starlight storyline than I do his whole thing.
Yeah,
And it's like, I don't know. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. I really don't know, but he's just too. I don't know.
it's super entertaining, and I'm loving it. But at the same time, it's like, okay, all right, okay, we get it. He's kinky, weird. Okay, she's a racist cunt.
Really hope that their next episode is. I just hope I can see where they're going with the whole Homelander thing because I have no idea what they're doing. Like, I really don't.
Well, I feel like the episodes haven't moved any type of story forward.
Yeah, and I don't. That's actually that's right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
I mean, Homelander just becomes more of a douche. Stormfront becomes more of a cunt. The Deep just becomes more of a pussy who doesn't know who he is, and Butcher just becomes more angry.
Yep,
that's it. That's all that happens. Like that's it. There's no storyline that's constantly moving forward. So,
see, and that's why. That's like, for me, that's when I start losing interest in a show. Is just because it's like there's just nothing going on. There really isn't. They're just like, not.
They're like, it feels like it's like the storylines are stagnant.
when he like daydreamed of lasering that whole crowd, and I thought for a second it was real. I was like, yes, finally.
Yeah.
So honestly, I'm starting to think maybe he's going to turn into a supervillain, and I think they're going to end up trying to fight him. That's what I think. But if that's the case, then these next episodes, because there's only 8 episodes, these next episodes they're literally going to have to like rush the stories on everything just to get to that point.
Yeah.
And
I got excited when I saw that. I was
Yes,
like,
I did too.
Shit!
with
And then at some point,
it was awesome.
all like, "You don't speak for us. You don't speak for us."
And just fucking melted him. But
like halfway through that segment, I was like, "Oh, this is just in his head." Like that's great.
Yeah, that would have been
That's-
great.
That would have been fucking fantastic. That would have been like, "Oh, where are they gonna go with this? Holy shit!"
Yes, they go wanna
Tell
hear
me
you. I don't ever wanna hear you say.
Say what?
I
want
want
it
it
that
that
way.
You guys, did you guys hear the big news about Microsoft? They purchased ZeniMax. You guys know who that is?
I have no idea who that is.
Well, Chris does. ZeniMax is basically the company that owns Bethesda. They own.
Oh, that's what you meant when you said like Xbox bought Bethesda.
Yeah, well, Microsoft.
Oh,
I meant Microsoft.
Of course, I know Bethesda. They did
Yeah.
Fallout New Vegas.
They did Skyrim.
Well, yeah, but they own all the companies. So they own Bethesda now, id Software, which did the new Doom games, all the Doom games. Arcane Studios. Arcane Studios are the ones that did Dishonored and Prey and all those cool games. It's a big, huge win for Microsoft, but they spent $7.5 billion, not million, $1 billion.
Damn!
To acquire these studios, which it was a smart move because PlayStation has their, they have their own first party games, but now Microsoft is going to have, their own, Fallout could be Xbox exclusive.
Are they pulling a Disney?
Not really. Well, they were going to buy Warner Brothers games, which has all the Batman games and stuff, but AT&T didn't want to sell. So I guess their next move was to buy these guys, which there are some games that Bethesda owns that ZeniMax owns that are coming out for PlayStation. But it's a timed exclusive where it's going to come out for PlayStation first, and then in about a year it's going to come back for Xbox. And Microsoft is going to honor that still. They told Sony, you can still have those games, because they're just good guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're gonna see pretty soon on the Game Pass. We're gonna see all the Fallout games.
Oh, that'll be cool.
All those games, Fallout 4, New Vegas, Fallout 3.
I was so pissed when Red Dead 2 got off of Game Pass. I was so fucking angry. Well, that'll be cool.
Yeah, I think it's a good move because and Skyrim, all the Elder Scrolls games, which, if they're smart, because they said that some of the games are going to be case by case, which means some of the games they're still going to allow to be like on PS5 and Sony's platform. But Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, said that it's going to be a case by case basis. So if they're smart, I would keep all the Elder Scrolls games Xbox only.
Oh,
Fallout 2. Because you think about it, people love Fallout and the Elder Scrolls. Especially with Elder Scrolls 6 being announced last year. Come on.
Where does Skyrim fall in like the timeline of Elder Scrolls?
Number 5.
Got it. The best, really the best
it's
one.
the best one. Skyrim is yeah, it's amazing. But
Like I don't think they're ever going to outdo themselves with that one. Tom Hardy as the new James Bond.
Oh yes, I actually was talking about this at work the other day with some people. I don't like it. He's not.
What?
He's not like a smooth. All his characters he's ever played, they're always grungy and I mean, he's
He shouldn't be James Bond.
a badass. He's not like he's not like smooth like James Bond is. He's not like, you know what I mean? Like I don't see it.
I'm
Daniel Craig is a good James Bond.
Yeah, but
He
he's
is.
been James Bond for how many movies now?
So what?
I think opportunity fucking missed is Idris Elba.
I think yes, you know what?
Yeah.
I do agree. I think he actually, he would have made a good James Bond.
Huge. He was the fan favorite to take over the role.
And I think it would have been an interesting cast because James Bond's always been white, you know. So it would have been interesting. And not only that, though, it's not even the fact that he's black. Like, he's actually a pretty damn good actor. Like, I enjoy him a lot. And everything he does, I enjoy him. The only thing I didn't care for was, what was that BBC show that he did?
Luther?
Yeah, I didn't really care for that. But other than that, all his movies have been great. That would have been a great cast.
I'm all for Tom Hardy. I think he can pull it off. I think he's going to do a fucking brilliant job. Because that one movie where he was like the mob twins, where he played like the twins, he played two different characters. He played one character that was really smooth and together and put together, and the other one who was like a closeted homosexual that killed people. But he played those two roles beautifully. But I do think huge opportunity missed, especially, again, this day and age, to have an amazing black James Bond, which would have been Idris Elba.
Yes, Idris Elba would have definitely been a good pick. But what can you do?
Once again,
I honestly don't think Tom Hardy. I think he's a good actor. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's not. It's just I don't see him being like, smooth James Bond character. And even with that movie, because yes, I did see that movie you were talking about. Did you see Capone?
No, didn't that just come out?
Yeah, it's I saw it. It wasn't his best performance.
What would you guys think about Jason Statham
as James Bond?
as James Bond?
Nah.
Nah.
I can't see him as James Bond either.
All right, well, fuck you guys.
He's got a potty mouth.
What do you mean he's got a potty mouth? He plays the same character in every movie he's in.
Yeah,
he does.
Jason Statham, that's his character.
Yeah.
You guys see that video of the so-called UFO in New Jersey?
Oh my God, where people were... I watched
they were
that thing.
stopped on the freeway.
We're talking about the blimp,
pictures. Right? Yeah, and it was a freaking Goodyear blimp.
Did any of you guys happen to catch the season premiere of Dancing with the Stars? Yeah,
yep,
Chris?
No.
Well, we saw it on Hulu, but we didn't see I saw the commercial on YouTube, though.
Yes, I saw the commercial. I saw the commercial because I saw a post about it on Instagram. And I was like, what? So I Googled it, and then I was like, holy shit, look at that. And I watched the commercial.
The show has a brand new star. They have a brand new star, and her name is Miss Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him. Can't convince me that it didn't happen. Fed them to tigers, they snacking. What's happening? Carol Baskin.
Oh God, she's so fucking cringy.
Her and her damn stick figure ass husband too.
Well, okay, I 100% think she murdered her husband.
Oh yeah,
there's no question. And anyone who doesn't think she murdered her husband, you are a certified dumbass. Okay, because I mean,
because someone just doesn't disappear like that,
dude. And then like even so, Jasmine, she's the only episode she saw of Tiger King was that episode where it's all her and she's talking about her husband and how you know what I mean. Basically, the episode that basically says, "Hey, I killed my husband," and at the end of it, Jasmine was like, "So she killed her husband, right?" I was like, "Yes, yes, she
totally
did."
Well, the sad, cruel irony about the whole Tiger King thing is that, why can't I think of the Tiger King's name?
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
Was all part of Carol Baskin's plan.
Joe Exotic wanted so desperately to be famous and to be a TV star and everything. Ends up in prison. His mortal enemy becomes famous and a huge TV star and ends up owning his zoo.
Didn't she also sue Netflix for something?
I think she
tried.
She tried to. I don't think anything came of it though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's.
But she is now
crazy.
She's now famous. She is famous. Everyone who sees her face knows who she is.
Of course,
she's on TV, and she now owns Joe Exotic's zoo.
And
how angry do you think he is in prison?
That whole show in general was just crazy. Like, it honestly, and it's funny too because it literally took a meme for me to there's this meme that said it said Tiger King was so crazy that at the end of the episode I didn't even notice the skeleton sitting in the guy's car. And if you watch the last episode, I never noticed it. I actually had to watch the last episode again and I just fast forwarded it to that part. And it's one of the guys that worked at the zoo, and he just pulls up into a driveway. It's him and a skeleton sitting in the passenger seat. And I was like, holy shit, I never noticed that. Like, it's true. That show was just so crazy. You didn't even notice these little things that were just...
I was obsessed with the Tiger King. I watched it twice. It's just so crazy.
I honestly was shocked. It was funny to me. The one where one of the parts that had me rolling was the part where the guy gets the girl or whatever gets her arm taken off by the tiger, and he's like, "I'm never gonna financially recover from this."
Oh my God. I am never gonna financially recover from this.
Yeah, like you self-centered prick. She just lost her arm.
I was like, "Oh my God,
I'm never gonna financially recover from this."
Dude, and then the crazy part too was when one of his boyfriends shot himself in front of the other guy.
Yeah.
I was like, holy! I mean, we can go on all this. We can take this whole epic episode about the whole Tiger King craziness.
Not his boyfriend, his husband.
Who, yes.
2 months after he shoots himself, he remarries.
Yep.
And then he runs for governor.
And his campaign manager, I felt so bad for that guy because it's like, how do you run a campaign with this lunatic? I don't even know what to call him. Like, he's fucking nuts.
He's fucking nuts.
Show was just absolute.
It was a fucking roller coaster.
It literally was. Like, I wasn't one of the first people to watch it. I literally was making fun of all the people who were saying all this stuff about the show, and I was like, "There's no way." Then I actually decided one day, I was home from work because I had, they closed down my store because of the whole coronavirus thing. I gave it a shot. I watched that whole show in one day because I could not stop watching. It was like a train wreck. I could not stop watching that damn show.
All right. Well, that brings us to our next segment, Epic Movie Time.
It's Epic Movie Time.
So my pick this week is a little show that is called Arrested Development. What?
That's been out for fucking ages.
I know.
No, they brought it back though.
So what?
They brought it back?
Yeah, didn't they start like a new?
Yeah, there's seasons on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I'm sorry, go on.
But I love Arrested Development, and honestly, I saw it on Netflix the other day, and I was like, you know what? I was just looking for something just to put on while I folded the clothes, and I put it on, and I remembered why I love that damn show.
It's such a good show.
Arrested Development. It has Jason Bateman.
Isn't Michael Cera in it?
And Phil just took my next name. I was gonna say. Whatever.
Sorry.
Yes, Michael Cera, a young Michael Cera. He looks like he's 14 years old in that show. And then it has I forget her name. I think it's Paris, right? Ellen DeGeneres' wife. I think that's her name. I can't remember her name, but she Portia. There it is. She's in it as well. She plays Jason Bateman's sister, and it has Will Arnett in it as well. So there's a couple of other names in there. I'm not going to take up too much time on this, but Arrested Development, it is hilarious. It's basically about a family that the company, basically the dad did a lot of dirty shit, and the government is after him, so he ends up in jail. And then Jason Bateman, who is his son, has to take over running the company, and it's just a hilarious comedy. If you looking for something to watch, I definitely recommend it. Arrested Development is on Netflix. It did only have 2 seasons originally, and then Netflix picked it up, and I think they have 5 seasons right now actually on there. So, and I'm not gonna lie though, I did watch the Netflix seasons. It's not as funny as the original 2 seasons, just because there is a huge gap in time, because from when it dropped off to when Netflix picked it up, I think it was like a 7 or 8 year gap or something like that. So Michael Cera is older, everyone's older, which they do explain it. I won't go into much detail on that, but it is a good show. Give it a chance.
Doesn't each episode focus on one character?
Yes. Because
that's right. I did see it. I didn't like that.
Yeah, because it was because of the money and the scheduling that they were doing at the time. So they could only really do one character at a time. So it was kind of, I didn't really like that either. And I haven't seen the other seasons. I only seen that one. But apparently, I guess they go back to the old format in like season 4 or something like that. So,
got it. Okay.
But yeah, it's a good show.
Sweet. All right. All right. So my epic movie time review is going to be a little indie film called Brightburn, which came out in 2018, I believe. Was it 2018? Yeah. No, 2019. Year. It came out last year, which is such a good movie. It's James Gunn, right? That's another James Gunn movie. It's what if Superman grew up evil? It's just fucking amazing. The cast is Elizabeth Banks, David Denman, which is Roy from The Office. Jackson A. Dunn plays Brandon Breyer, who is the Superman character. And then his uncle is played by Matt Jones, who plays Dwight Schrute's cousin in The Office. It's really fun to watch because it kind of it draws a comparison of, in your own mind of how the story happens and how it's happening now in this alternate universe. So fucking cool. Super gory. I mean, there's a scene where this guy's jaw's like all hanging. It's so gory, so bloody, so good. It's fast paced, which is awesome. And there's actually Easter eggs at the end of it. Michael Rourke is also in it, which I think is a contractual obligation for James Gunn to have that man in every movie he produces, because he's in every fucking James Gunn movie, where he kind of drops Easter eggs of like maybe a possible evil Wonder Woman, an evil Aquaman. It's such a good movie. If you guys have a chance to watch it. It's so fucking good. And
so it's like cool. Bizarro World Superman.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, gotcha. Pretty much. Yeah, it's evil Superman. It's evil Superman.
You know what I liked about it too is that it's only like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But it like picks up like that. Like there's no like there's no boring like explanation.
It's exciting just, from beginning to end.
Yeah, it's good.
So good.
Yeah,
so
I've been wanting to watch that, but yeah.
I give it an A++.
I'll tell you what really chaps my ass, though.
So I'm gonna kick off this segment with something that happened to me this week that really pissed me off. So yeah, this happened to me earlier in the weekend, which really pissed me off. Really chapped my ass. And that's when servers at restaurants, when they notice you have an empty glass, they offer to refill your glass. They refill it, but they leave the empty glass there on the table with you. And it just bugs the shit out of me.
What restaurants do you go to?
You know, they do it. They actually do it up here all the time, and it irritates the shit out of me and Jasmine.
It irritates me so much because then so then you have an empty glass right there, and you have the one that you're drinking, and then you finish that one, that becomes an empty glass, and you put it on the edge of the table with the other glass, so that they can pick it up. And they come out with a new glass,
and they don't take the old one,
and they don't take the other two.
Yep.
I literally was sitting there and I stacked them on top of each other.
I literally do the same thing.
Oh my God! And he still didn't take it. It was like he was doing it just to be spiteful. The jackass.
Red Robin does that method, but they don't leave the glass there. They give you a new glass, but they take the old one right away. But
the one up here, they do.
Simple.
They don't take it. They leave it. Like, okay, if any of our listeners are servers and they do this, first of all, shame on you for doing that. Second of all, is there like any rhyme or reason to doing something like that? Because I can't think of anything. I just think it's irresponsible. And it chaps my ass to no fucking end. So stop doing that, please.
All right.
That's what chaps my ass. Fuckers.
What chaps my ass is I've been dealing with this a lot lately. Is these damn pre-order bots. Have you guys heard about these things? What people do? So
I do.
When big things go on pre-order, like an Xbox, PlayStation, or even the new graphics card that just came out from Nvidia. So they have these. So people, scalpers, basically, they have these bots where I think it's like a program they have in their computer. And what it does is these bots will log in to a retailer's website and automatically, like in an instant, add in the name, address, and a credit card number. And it takes the most stock that it can, that's allowed, just like that. So that's what really...
What the fuck are you doing, Chris?
Chris is being a jackass. Anyway,
what? I'm stretching my back.
Yeah, but why do you like that?
Because I'm listening to what you're saying.
That's what you're doing. That's what he's doing.
Listening to what you're saying. I was just listening, looking at you, but I was trying to straighten out my back.
Yeah, but look at.
You have a come hither look.
Oh
my God.
Oh man.
Wait, Chris, do the pose.
I was just stretching my back. That's all I was doing.
Chris, do the pose.
I can't remember.
Yeah, you do.
Can't.
Bullshit. You know.
That's bullcrap.
Yeah, you're laughing because you remember it.
I can't remember. Hold on.
It's like this. I found my Space Mountain. I think it's Splash Mountain picture where you're doing that.
Oh
but at the same time, you're trying to hold your face. You're just like.
Why don't you send it?
I'll say yeah. Well, it's in my hard drive. I gotta pull it out. But anyway, back to the bots. So these bots, they'll log into a website and they'll take as much stock as allowed per customer, and basically they cycle through. So they have more than one credit card, so it cycles through the credit cards and then takes everything. So that's why sometimes people don't get their, not everyone gets their pre-order. It's because these damn bots are taking everything and then they're being sold up on eBay. Yeah, that's what chaps my ass. Those damn pre-order bots. Screw them.
So pre-order bots chaps your ass.
Yep.
Your ass. What about you, Chris? What chaps your ass? It's a lot of ass.
That is a lot of ass.
Chris.
Huh?
What chaps your ass?
Oh,
this is supposed to be the quick segment. It's taking us.
So what chaps my ass? So this week what really chaps my ass is people who can't park. That pisses me off. Like okay, so
bandit.
Hey, at least I put the car in between the lines, okay? So at my job, we have a nail salon next to us, and every day the people from the nail salon people, they park right in front of our store, and we all know what kind of people work at the nail salon.
No, what kind?
Asian people. I am afraid to say it. They park they're parked so close to one side of the line that no one can get out on that side, or they park where their wheels are right on the line, and it's like, why? Or we have this one customer, and I hate to say it, but it's an Asian guy, and he pulls into the parking spot, and he literally takes about 6 tries. I think yesterday we counted 8, but normally it's like about 6 to get in the lines. But he doesn't, like, when he gets, like, here's the front of his car, right? Mm-hmm. And he goes into he pulls in, and he pulls in like this. And we're like, okay, so he sees his mistake. He's at an angle, right? So he backs out, he goes like this, and then he goes like this again. And then he backs out, and then he goes like this. And we're like, what are you doing? I mean, are you having a small seizure as you're pulling in? You're pulling That's to the other side? And I can't stand. Or the people who, like, will park and half their car is in the other parking spot, you know? You know what I mean? Like, they just take over 2 spots. It's dude, you're driving a Civic. Why are you just sitting in the middle of 2 spots?
Yeah.
It's like,
that's
come
the
on.
worst. Like, what the fuck are you thinking? Like, you know you park like a jackass. Why are you going to walk away?
I really just want to leave a note on someone's door one of these days.
You should. They have bumper stickers that say, I park like a jackass, that you can put in the back of people's cars.
Do they?
Yeah. I'll send you the link.
They do it up here all the time, especially guys with trucks. They do it up here all the time. They don't even, the ones with the trucks are the worst because they don't do that thing where they do the 2 parking like straight ahead. They do this sideways parking where it takes up like 3 parking spots.
Oh, that's so
they just pull in like that. Oh my God. They do it all the time up here.
That's the worst.
And I understand
that's being a blatant asshole.
Oh yeah. And I understand, like, if you have because a lot of them have trailers with them, like boat trailers and stuff like that. I understand if you're doing it like that, but if you're just pulling in just to run in Total Wine to go get your Fireball or some shit, I mean, it just looks
you're just Fireball. Well, because only douchebags drink Fireball.
Well, the hicks up here like Fireball, so
I like Fireball.
Well, I said hicks up here. Down there, I guess you're just a gay guy that likes Fireball, I guess.
It is our national drink.
They get either Fireball or they get a cheap whiskey.
I thought it was like what was it called? A vodka soda or whatever. And
vodka tonic.
There you go. That's the ultimate gay drink.
That is, I
thought it was
a mojito.
Sex on the beach.
Yeah, back in the 80s.
I don't drink, so I don't know. But anyways. That is what chaps my ass.
All right, and that wraps it up for episode 11 of the Epik Video Podcast. Make sure you follow us on all our shows. Make sure you follow us on all of our social medias. Epiccast on Instagram. That's EPIKCAST. No, am I saying it wrong?
No, I just can't believe you're like, Epiccast? Is that what?
Yeah, it's Epiccast.
He's not sure about it.
Yeah,
Epiccast on Instagram. We're now on Amazon. There was the pose. We're now on Amazon, which is exciting. So we're on Amazon. We're on Spotify. We're on Podbean. We're on all your favorite podcast sources except for Apple Music
and YouTube.
And YouTube
now. Yes. YouTube.
Because we're doing the videos.
Yes, and the first video will be out before this one comes out, so we got to plug the YouTube now.
There we go. Because we didn't do it in the first one. Great. Fantastic. Well,
and I want to add on YouTube, we're going to add other videos as well. Like review videos, maybe some Lego builds. Who knows?
Episode 11 of the Epik Podcast. I'm Eric.
I'm Phil.
And I'm Chris.
And we'll catch you next time.
Killed her husband, whacked him. Can't convince me that it didn't happen. Fed him to tigers, they snapped.